Hi, it's me again, and here to talk more about the book. One of the problems with writing a book of this nature is it's about the life you already own and about the life I already own. And one of the problems is the usual ways of talking about this life don't get at the real issues that I want to address. And because we're so used to thinking of our lives in particular ways, I've got to kind of come up with a new vocabulary for talking about them. And I'm not sure how well this is going to show up on the screen, but I've got a statement here that I think is pretty crucial and basic to the concepts I'm going to be exploring, which is going to be talking about the world around us and how that actually operates and how we operate within it. And the statement says, I am the unit world me. That means whenever I'm aware, whenever I'm awake, whenever I'm alive and experiencing, I'm always got a chunk of the world in front of me that is there for me to deal with. And where and it's I use the definite the shorthand WM for world and me as one single unit. And W is what I call the arc of the world. And here, I hope you can see this, is a an arc here. And this little blob here is kind of like my protrusion of my face, my nose, what I can see. If I pay attention, I can see the edges of my glasses, a little bit of a fuzzy thing that is my nose. And I can see my hands, and these crude things are relationships of my hands. And this arc of the world is here. And no matter whether I'm in my studio or I'm in my car, as I was in a previous video, or I'm taking a walk, or wherever I am, there is this arc of the world, that this horizon and this almost bubble, if you could conceive of it that way, that surrounds me. And that radiates from the pivotal gathering that anchors the arc that is me. So, this thing with my nose and glasses and my hands protruding, it's always part of the world for me. I never have a chunk of the world where I'm not alongside it. And more importantly, the position I have within it is this shifting, turnable, I don't know what else to call it other than a hub, a pivot, and it's this that I spread out my world in front of me, and I choose to enter into it or not. So what I'm going to be getting to is when I play my human instrument, what I'm playing is not the pivot, but I'm playing the world. And that world out there is uniquely mine. I can describe it to you, but you can't stand in the same place I am while I'm standing in that place to see what I see. And what I'm looking at is assigned meanings that are meanings that have been developed over my lifetime, over my history. And I got to believe that each of you have that same experience. Even though we can be looking at the same scenery, we see it uniquely because of what our pivot has brought to us over the course of our lives. It's a crunchy conception. Crunchy, I mean, kind of hard to get your teeth into. But I'm going to be approaching it from several different ways. And I'm going to show you a little picture of the Buddha with this balloon or ball in front of him. I think wisdom is the recognition that that world, which is the personal world that we encounter the objective world with, always have our personal world there, that's what we can activate and play when we play the human instrument. I hope this hasn't been too bizarre, but we'll revisit it several times during the course of these videos. So thanks for tuning in, and we hope to see you again. Bye-bye.